Now, as you all know, by default, the scope of the bean will be singleton. So we have this ActiveMQ bean, and if you look at the bean of ActiveMQ, and if you create another bean, and if you look at the hash codes, they will be same. They both would be referring to the same instance, and they both are singleton. So let's test that out. So we're just going to print out two objects. Both of them are ActiveMQ, or both of them have type of ActiveMQ messaging. So I'm just going to run the application. And as you can see over here, the both of them have the same hash code. They both refer to the same instance because ActiveMQ messaging by default is a singleton, and even RabbitMQ messaging by default is singleton. So for some applications and in some scenarios, you might want the bean not to be singleton, and you might want the bean to be prototype. So for that, we have an annotation called scope, and we are going to use that annotation. So here in ActiveMQ messaging, underneath the bean, we will add the scope annotation. And we are going to pass the value as prototype. Now we're going to run our application again. And now if you see at the hash codes, they both are different because our bean is not a singleton anymore. And if you want to revert it back to singleton, you can either remove the scope or you can pass in the value as singleton instead of prototype. So let's see that. So now as you can see, the hash codes are equal now. So with the help of scope annotation, you can either make your bean singleton or you can make it as a prototype.